When you mention the BMW M5 Competition by Asco Tuning, I imagine not just a car but a beast sharpened for both luxury and performance. Let's build that 1600-word article in a smooth narrative flow, perfect for YouTube, and without using headings as you requested. The BMW M5 Competition has always been one of those rare machines that manage to balance the razor-sharp edge of track-ready performance with the refined sophistication of a luxury sedan. It is a car built to thrill, yet comfortable enough to glide through city streets as if it were a silent executive saloon. Now, Asco Tuning has taken that already iconic machine and given it a new identity, one that turns heads, quickens pulses, and sets benchmarks for enthusiasts around the world. To truly understand what makes this creation special, we have to explore it from every angle: interior, exterior, and of course, the visceral driving experience that makes it unforgettable. At first glance, the exterior of the BMW M5 Competition by Asco Tuning is enough to leave anyone in awe. This isn't just a car, it's a statement on wheels. The design work brings out aggressive aerodynamics without losing the refined German lines that make the M5 recognizable. The front fascia carries a menacing stance with a larger, sculpted grille framed by sharp laser headlights that slice through the dark with pinpoint accuracy. Asco Tuning has enhanced the aerodynamics with custom carbon fiber components, from the front splitter to the side skirts and the rear diffuser. Each element has been carefully shaped not just to look beautiful but to serve a purpose, reducing drag, increasing stability, and improving airflow to keep the car planted firmly to the road even at extreme speeds. The matte and gloss contrasts across the body add to its presence, making it look like a predator crouched and ready to strike. Massive alloy wheels wrapped in low-profile performance tires give it an unmistakable stance, while the quad exhaust setup at the rear announces its intentions long before the driver touches the throttle. Moving inside, Asco Tuning has taken an already luxurious BMW interior and refined it further into something that blends comfort, sportiness, and futuristic technology. Opening the doors reveals a cabin that feels more like stepping into the cockpit of a performance machine rather than a conventional sedan. Premium leather seats with diamond stitching hug the driver and passengers, providing both comfort for long journeys and support during spirited drives. The interior is drenched in carbon fiber accents, Alcantara touches, and subtle ambient lighting that shifts depending on driving mode. Technology takes center stage with BM's latest digital cockpit, where every detail from navigation to performance metrics is displayed with crisp clarity. Asco Tuning has added their own signature touches here, tweaking trim designs, stitching patterns, and integrating personalized logos that remind you this is not just any M5, it's one built with passion and precision. The steering wheel feels thick and ready for action, perfectly sculpted for grip and control, while paddle shifters sit within easy reach, hinting at the power that lurks just ahead. Even though this is a high-performance machine, the interior never forgets its luxurious roots, with heated and ventilated seats, a premium sound system that can fill the cabin with crystal-clear music, and a sense of spaciousness that makes every ride an experience. But the heart of this story lies not in how the car looks or feels from the inside, it lies in how it drives. The BMW M5 Competition by itself is already a monster with its 4.4-liter twin-turbo V8 engine, delivering blistering acceleration and an exhaust note that could raise goosebumps. Asco Tuning has taken this ferocity and dialed it up, unlocking additional horsepower and torque through careful tuning. The result is a machine that doesn't just sprint from 0 to 100 km/h in a matter of seconds, it rockets forward with such force that it feels like it is bending time. The acceleration pins you to your seat, the exhaust roars like thunder, and yet, somehow, the car remains composed and balanced. This is the magic of Asco's work, extracting raw power while ensuring drivability is never compromised. The upgraded suspension and performance brakes give you the confidence to push harder into corners, knowing that the car will hold its line with precision and stop on command without drama. Out on the open road, the drive feels intoxicating. In comfort mode, the car can glide along smoothly, almost deceiving you into thinking it is a gentle luxury sedan. But the moment you switch to Sport or Sport Plus, everything changes, the throttle sharpens, the steering tightens, the exhaust snarls louder, and the car transforms into a pure driving weapon. The all-wheel drive system distributes power intelligently, ensuring maximum grip, while still allowing the driver to experience rear-wheel thrills when desired. It's a perfect balance of control and freedom, making the M5 Competition by Asco Tuning not just powerful but endlessly entertaining. On highways, it devours miles effortlessly, while on winding mountain roads, it feels like a sports car disguised in a sedan's body. Every gear shift is instantaneous, every input is rewarded, and every drive feels like a special event. What truly sets this car apart is the way Asco Tuning has managed to refine the character of the M5 without stripping it of its identity. They've taken something already excellent and elevated it into something extraordinary. This isn't just a machine for going fast, it's about the entire experience. From the moment you approach it and see the sleek bodywork glinting in the light, to the feel of the leather as you slide into the driver's seat, to the sound of the engine roaring to life, it all feels intentional, crafted, and unforgettable. The M5 has always been about blending performance with everyday usability, and this tuned version takes that philosophy to new heights. There's also something about the exclusivity of it. While many can buy a standard BMW M5, very few will experience the Asco Tuning version. It becomes a statement not just of wealth but of taste, of knowing what true performance and refinement feel like when they meet in perfect harmony. For enthusiasts, it's the kind of car that becomes more than just transportation, it becomes a passion project, a symbol, an extension of their own love for speed and craftsmanship. Driving it through a city, you notice the stares, the smartphones raised to capture a glimpse, the subtle nods of respect from other drivers who know what they're looking at. On the track, it commands respect, keeping up with dedicated sports cars and leaving many behind. On the motorway, it devours long journeys with such ease that you almost wish the road would never end. Each scenario reveals a new layer of what makes this car special, and the more time you spend with it, the more you appreciate the balance Asco Tuning has struck. Of course, such a machine also reminds you of the responsibility that comes with owning so much power. The BMW M5 Competition by Asco Tuning isn't just about flooring the throttle, it's about understanding the art of driving, about appreciating the engineering that went into every curve, every bolt, and every line of code that makes the systems work seamlessly together. It's about respect, for the machine, for the road, and for the thrill of driving itself. In the end, the BMW M5 Competition by Asco Tuning is more than just a tuned car. It's an experience, a story told through design, luxury, and speed. It's a car that makes every drive memorable, that turns routine commutes into adventures, and that proves why the M5 has always been a benchmark in the performance sedan category. Asco Tuning's touch elevates it further, making it not just another car on the road but a legend in the making. For those who get the chance to sit behind the wheel, it's not just transportation, it's exhilaration, passion, and artistry on four wheels. Would you like me to also trim this into a spoken-style script with more flow and dramatic pauses so it feels natural when narrated in a YouTube video?